I go say papa there.
Aha.
Nyame adom bibi fine. I'm so I.
Nyame adom.
I go say papa na no kwese da ko Accra Sports Stadium ni bi.
There went me anko.
Went me anko.
Ba
so wa highlight.
Na me ne di nkomo nti me nim so went me anko.
Ba unya highlight ni bi hwe.
Oh, of course. That me follow. Baby am obi a.
Me papa has for goal. Na clean goal.
Derby na nye goal.
Okay.
Because na ya offside.
Okay.
Yeah, na ya offside.
Is it referee? Some also say the original park no so.
I go say that
the other side so they say na flag was so that.
Okay.
Na referee abona ben so that before bobo no cry to atenem.
Okay.
In any case kura nanka there's no debate kura bi aba ben kura that. Aben de kwa the base aben na chibi anka.
Yes. Yeah.
Na ti the floating ball no na kopim ne player or assist no e ba all ko mu no. Na ya aba ben that.
Okay.
Ti no enka ho kura e fe de but amfa.
Whether se pa de ntimu akoso di amaye.
So
yes. Amanfo ati ase.
But dame don so baso.
Yes.
This weekend.
Memory day.
Yes, this weekend.
Yes.
Memory day ya
watakade.
Esro so ju hudi pa nya fie de no. So ju hudi abra. Enye akwasi nsia kind of dame na making. Edu wa ye heard baby ehu ye nya no nto ho. Ye movie on dada. Akra me aye kwala party nso nti on de. Wate no ho ase. Uyi e cho besa de no ho ahye bibi fufuru mempe kasa no pe. Tinyame yadoma papa
can we not I'm for beside the exact place no it was a takra this one.
Yes.
The director so Nat Hall.
Yes, Nat Hall. Yeah. Takra de Nat Hall.
Ya no pani e gine mu de click ano bed. Ti mo me yin na yin hia. Oni to abisha.
Memory day ya.
Memory day ya.
Oni to abisha. Nya no be mof.
That be nya ko ayi ko fiam pedu a wa hye no multimedia kire ha na no dede sa. That be we mama na ko hia kumi a wanti mi ama de me wo class wunim se wo be wo class na abeshe bo masa bo hye de
I was iti me nyama na
etwa so. Ah, ye be jama no nti ne gusu aye kai wo say dame no be ba so. Ope so yi massem free manum. Ai, cause wasa. Enti ye nyai ema ayo kesi edu bodio. Ai.
Over good mo sam etwa so.
Na medase. Na no paiso ya mo bi akwaba e mara shede agudi mu nsam na eto aso se Badwam Agokansie nsam na to so de se fata se wote no prince Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie de esi akonkon ne de ba Franco Trading Enterprise no pa cho bi phone bia just a phone my Franco appliance bia just appliance ne my Franco nti anopai no ne de ya ka de a chew nti also so ya wide na ne omuni sa also bro nya ba yo pa bibia to a Bora Franco Trading Enterprise ne ade now ya ka ne sa no ya mmongura mu na ye nhwe de ekoso agudie ensemo pade botwe Pablo Waima me producers ya na waka de nankasa ka kejwa ne Erica Siedu Bori ye be hya na ya de ya fi Manchester United amanfo amanso me wiara fa beti asifie ahwe de ekoso ewo fie na Ruben Amorim wono na kwambia so ye manager ma Manchester United and ogiri international break ya mai kra onya na nka to say omanya certain momentum no o kwa na say bibi betwam say ya na hadwen pa hope say after international break on beto so na say na nema si kona sa. Right, Ruben Amorim ne sama wade ya to adwano no nti no ho asema no na ya kan sa no chane so ma say the Black Stars of Ghana this weekend almost gina mu anya asem keto akra akokopie mu amani abre epese kwambia so international break be take advantage and now Western and China City on the 14th of November I fie the year no Japan e gina mu den ya hwese kwambia so no ya de Japan for the bepim so na nti Japan and South Korea and mo mienu nyina ne omode a kan see at the pim so nti in San City at the Ebro Nano Pay. Henry Asante Kotoko ahead of those two friendlies Basto this weekend.
I think that as much as possible the coach would like to continue his rebuilding exercise by keeping a core of the team. It helps in team bonding, team building, consistency as well. And from now to June, it's quite a long time in football, but unfortunately we do not have too many games, to test ourselves, because after this window, the only official or formal international window will be next year March, and that's quite a long time. And then after that, we may not play again until the 2 weeks leading to the tournament. So as much as possible, you would like to keep the core of the team together.
Right, and so I know Sama Henry to Dretch said the call of the team, they be make his trip we already be started corner the local place. Amokahono at the key step into camp and say no if you all buy they want some so but I can say Uncle Ghana 20 a man the only Uncle the Waffles on B and a 20 girls cup and of course Ghana defending champions and Endra Ghana as original Nanso Waka Bogu Muchuni over Benin RSC last game in Nigeria at the Bepim such as Samson on their coach. The princesses after and win on in some year.
Coming back from a loss with Nigeria, and we got it. Unfortunately, the game was through different emotions and things like that. But at the end, we got a win, and the girls showed good character, and that I was impressed with. Yes, this has been a really good tournament for us. Our girls needed games like this to develop. That we are very grateful for. If I could say anything at all that gives Nigeria a little bit of edge over us is the games we played them comes after we have played a game where they have rested. So definitely it gives them a bit of advantage. We did that in the beginning, so I thought maybe it would have been different when we meet them again. But now we meet them again after playing a game. Of course, that gives them a bit of advantage, but we've lost with them against them the first game. Definitely, we are also out to win against them too.
Wow, I say an Coach Charles Sampson, on your coach the princesses. What you two say the final game, and I say the game against Nigeria. No, TBC Ako. So 3 countries neighbor to all play or boy home Bobia Munu near Hesenia about corner. I heard your badges are cap on the other Finia. Now, Yakana Sabi and Yanko over the weekend. Game of beer can want some that game has a vote and Matema Kumas and a Kotoko Pim. So, Banawi and a Kotoko at the kind say bacha her and Adonzo go run Kitemwa yade upon. Be Brennan show my dream on coach Dramani or head coach at the Marto folk need someone say, well, almost say and go near go or Tanya go fancy January. It is time to move on. There are more games to play. Yeah, we pay any game as someone down Susa.
The referee is the moderator of the session, and so we have our limitations in terms of interpretations of the laws of the game. We can always continuously play and make the right decisions in key moments. And so I would say that the game is over. Let's pick the lessons. We envisage the challenges in the game and in our team. And then we have learned a lot from this and from this game, and then also from our opponents going forward. And so we'll pick the lessons going forward, and then we'll continuously be better.
Wow, so I don't know somebody dramatically to draft. So yeah, how to focus picking lessons going forward, no matter how to be better in the subsequent games. Now, Tamaklo, board member at the Mahasov. Now, Dr. Edin Samu to draft him was a referee. Jina can see him there. A surgery for China Sopa. Won't you mean Casa Asashe? When you over what you're saying? Or new referee Dibakusi. Dr. Joe or Japa, Dr. Tamaklo.
I will only appeal to the FA. If they want football to grow really in this country, to take a second look at our referee. Indeed, first thing I noticed was that the park was almost empty. A match between Hasselhoff and Kotoko. Those who were present, such a shameful act. Years ago, that same stadium will be fully packed. But the numbers have started dwindling. It keeps on going down and down and down. So you must ask yourself the question, what is bringing us to this state? There must be something wrong. That unfair or impartial referee or partial referee is what is bringing this beautiful game to a disaster.
Right. And so I know the Dr. Nyahotamaklo adhere to a job. But referees manager, well, let's quote the Abasobos from Kwama Reginald Amwa say the air cast wanyado on the referee di match and a pa and Spanish or that referees are no Obonabaso.
It is a clear situation of offside. Clear situation. You understand? Okay. And this is just the basic law. It's the basic law. The player was playing the ball backwards with the head. So he was playing the ball out from the zone. The half player who who was behind him also jumped to play the ball. So as player look see a calm ball. That was why so in this case we call the trajectory of the ball. The trajectory of the ball exercise, that is the direction of the ball exercise. So ball it means it was coming from the head of the House of Folk player. The House of Folk player who was in an offside position now came onside to interfere with play. Who hear the whistling from the referee now? The whistle even went before Saha's player the bicycle kick. So at the time the bicycle kick went, the referee had already blown his whistle for that player interfering with play.
Right, referee's manager name somebody to join on all but referee na baso so ya de pa na ade but you be call that game anymore shortly. Minia Evans Kwablansa point joining me by sharing some reports coming in. A few players from Miss Black Stars friendly games are here born this weekend. Jordan Ayew, Alex Ajiku, Thomas Partey, Fatal Shaku, Joseph Pencil, Omunginano, Omuntumi, Emma, Emesia Kanyibi, and Tiere, say Coach Otuado, a better replacement near the Aqua. And early on, okay, say now the PRO of the Ghana Football Association, HM said the core of the team, because that friendly CB. Now, so one more Bobo a call for no Jordan, Alexander Jiku, Thomas Partey, the Moon call. A call in Hodia, I'm selective for him Beko Count. Now, you have to me a quack and your Matimiakoye. Come on, Pani. Come on, Quaba. My weekend of controversy. Out of vogue, we are sharing one wine. I have been near Yan canning Nambu near the Nayan how Super Clash the level of play, standard of play, and it be Biakam Wabe kind of saying.
Well, Eriko, now no kwesiada the 119th match league in between Asante Kotoko, one money Hearts of Folk, the two most glamorous clubs, the greater clubs, almost Asia. Now we're more ahead of the game now. The 118 times or honey do watch and Predodo Medicanciano. Now House of Folk are winning more. Ediasan watch 38, Kotoko are winning 40, and I'm a patch of 40 aqua draws. And now so we check the last 5 matches I have. The last time House of Folk ATB every needed here, Kotoko, no Accra Accra Sports Stadium. Etimi every needed home game anymore. Since that time, the last 4 matches ahead of this game, now Bobo Komdi Kotoko Masa at the House of Folk for one more so. And so checking grandpa the last time on boy, last season, a goalless draw a Brana Watara. And another head coach Eddie Malmo. So ahead of this game, now Yetimenya Didi Draman is what be House of Folk. Now Yetimia 2 matches against Kotoko. 2-1 in the President Cup in a win for Eye Kotoko, and then the Ga cut off for Eluko and 2-0 in the favor of House of Folk. Now man for a Senka House of Folk this time on Beto Omoho. Ahead of this game once again, now Kotoko lose game in the 5 matches no mabo House of Folk no mabo 8 matches. No munya lose be. Oma winning 4 and no draw 4. But Eriko, no mufie ankasa our the Accra Sports Stadium no more the morning koye. As I say in the 4 matches are no mabono. Now 1 win pe and no mania 3 draws and then people our the Accra Sports Stadium. So we check the publicity and quite for promote game now. Indeed it was spot on. You said this time the Super Clash no your team promote ni yama and they said the influencers and no more sabi about social media or so one who don't work kakra no wo nyina e push here former players be boya ekoyi. Now uko game na nkasa. No question say the 2 teams omu coaches must Odidi Dramani for Air Hearts of Folk, Karim Zito for Koroko, omu throwing the best of the Arsenals. I bet Amwa is no more there. Was 2 goals this season and Kotoko in the league. Kwampoku Epra. So ahead of this game now Kotoko in terms of the striking department, near Obeton Tinadia Momono, near Wakwa in Kakra. Peter Midu Aqua amount 2 goals. Hubert Joey Metford amount 2 goals. But also Pemu so House of Folk. And for only the new players or Mababa Hamza Isa Hono, or Mrs. Money Koye or many more. It's all game we mono, number only where you amount 2 goals. So and a branch Eddie Hamza Isa amount 2 goals. And then the likes of George Palkumu and so amount 2 goals. You need play Bia or both Kotoko and House of Folk and at least 1 3 goals. As of now, Samuel Takumi, Eli with 6 goals. So about a new one and Kasa. Can go into this game? No, you shouldn't be expecting more goals. Most especially recently on matches are more bono. Yeah, not goals on PM with a Gaka top of crown, a own goal big crown is PM, Emma good by. So, we check the material from Kamara for Koroko, Lord Amwa, Patrick Asiedu, Unya Sam, any branch friends, Henry Kwame Nsu, Hilary Adabo Estati, El Copiemo anymore. All these players put together, Copiemo House of Folk, Benjamin Asari. And ahead of this game, we have 7 matches out of the 8 and has abo. And then with the experience in Bibiano, you were expecting House of Folks in terms of the defense. They are one of the best side. I ban we record so good no. Now combat to about more the equipe clean sheet. But unfortunately, now they koye. Don't forget Sir Benjamin Asari ahead of this game. No about 4 matches at the Tia Kotoko. 2 Great Olympics and 2 against between Omone Kotoko House of Folks. Now Nina Musuno now we lose only 1 match ahead of this game. But for now, we team up Bombardier Sakwa Kolusu, a bio editia Korokwa, while conceding a second goal, Elho, and Nadia Boy. To me, penalty nearby. No question, say House of Folk. One more player, Yaman Kwabefi. Oh, yeah. Or no, near Quam from Sono. Can you imagine? Player not true. There was no need to send a Corbett about Coban in 90. Saturday now, Waka so far as a player no 18-year box in the mono. Referee Reginald Collins Amwa ahead of this game. No, I did 3 matches between Kotoko House. 2023-2024, Kotoko Baba winning here and so Accra Sports Stadium no. The result was 3-2 for Kotoko. President Cup, yes, President Cup 2-1 no. I body share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Munyam no. Reginald Collins Amwa the and the Gaka top 4 na House of Folk every year no. And so say only the so this was his 4 game not ODA. Now they came the 30 matches in the league. I show 106 yellow cards. We show red card no 6. I'm a penalties no about 5 and so we run a bad experience in the Super Clash. Now at least all kakra. Sab ball now a penalty no GN. He was spot on. There was no mistake about it. Yeah. Aside that, so very some of the 50-50 balls just starting game no. Now so we call the House of Folk. But later on, so check pressure ahead of this game. Eriko ye na Okroma. Ye catch us up you know say House of Folk for this OD. 3 times I know only 1 time pen na House of Folk for winning. And on say some of the decisions are ya no tight take Kotoko ne as match mu no. Ya na call the match Kotoko. Enti ya no akasa ba ho. But later on he came to settle in the game. This particular goal, Akofa controversy, I mean, Mauli Wayo go no. Clearly he was offside. You can't say offside that law 11 of the game catch up say. Time and nipa na obe pejabo, ya man nipa no ebeko no target no. Him fa na target no. Say ye man go no, ama yetimi ahwa ball ni. Bonza Brantel did Mauli Wayo. He was already inside. Enya no ni so omo birthday, omo dey say controversy we ni beba. Time and ball no ba no. Na at least akwano wo inside. Otre defenders no. So later on, Obabeka Kotoko defenders no, ama Kotoko player Nitiaka no. Na assistant referee to Elika Bonavesel. And a referee Reginald Collins Amwabo na ben. So Eriko clearly born offside. And he said to should be abound. Maybe rate coach in performance. Referee, that is referee the performance. Reginald Collins Amwa. Remember 65%. Wow. The day and the review no to say more demon and should have bad sir. But he needs to improve upon his performance. Aside that, Oko PM spectatorship in terms of attendance. Yeah. No question say your contract kakra. This is Kotoko. They be breba e ko mu nyina Eriko. Nipa ba ho no. Unza Accra Sports Stadium no 40,000 capacity stadium. So you expect at least yenya kra no betimenya 2,000 plus. Nipa na ba ho no. Metima catch us say yes, ebi o metima do 1,000 there, but omu do 1,500. 1,500 omunduru. So a child say yen Ghana Premier League na president of the Ghana Football Association. Owura Kurt Agency me no kreku. Wa catch Ghana man na say the best Premier League I ever witness no. Ye best the promotion they need to keep on. I mean the two. Well, maybe now Gen Z for now banner doors on the it's a strategy, no. And that is the reason why. First, no? Yes, that is the reason why I make a say I'm happy with the way all my influencers only way. Well, let's talk about the way you know gidi kakra ba so actually. Now on this, Hussein, many can catch us say. Ahead of the game, referee no. NCC the release by saying Kebeya Insisa. Reginald Collins Amwa. That's a big club place need him. Good. So going to the game, you know. Players in Bebre are no one home in Asipo. No money there, almost best obedi. And that particular goal, no, Sabi, Ugo Pemo English here. English Premier League in the real thing will be a giddy pass and the best. Machines are hot drawn cameras. Anthony Taylor, Jared Gillett, Mark Oliver. Well, in the apology was saying, fast Bibiro, why, and and all that. So that's thing now, Hussein Mohammed going to this game was one of the players. Now I expect to make game changes, the House of Folk. I think that it was unprofessional on the side. And it's so all referees, so player, all been charged.
Generous charge and make say as folks so you charge you
the coaching pattern
control support and support to Niema about park so we wait to see what
I am house of folk management number so I'm say NCC no the release by say referee no na there na even on chairman Yusuf Abdullahi and I on my handle near there but when release now the club house of folk and kasa management dia bana they've accepted their fault Oma dia to me say no be why call so and say near Hussein Mohammed a player of his caliber in the future look brighter. He's not supposed to be involved in such inaction. I didn't know why uncle ye team point for no. You better about so much move so going forward, it should be a lesson for
overall
every club.
Already the whole game I bear saying.
I think
percentage wise,
you know, game you know, make us say 40%. It couldn't live up to the billing.
40% is new.
40% because in Ghana Premier League, you know, my cultural attendance, a banner the kind of euphoria.
Okay, standard of play, maybe be able.
Euphoria. Oh, not good, but no excel in my, you know. Some ways I can say a good, but a KG game on my boy, yeah, and should I the kind of gamer who expects tactically on my so I think yes, we need improvement.
Yeah.
Our game now, coach carry it for now. We manage 12 games for Asante Kotoko. Our winning 7. Or 4 draws and just a defeat in the Ghana Premier League.
Right.
We expect him say for now, only the only team unbeaten. They need to keep on with the momentum. Africa, but as of folk losing their first game in the league. Sorry, first game in the league. You know, we are expecting them after 9 matches. Now they need to rectify their mistakes. Now they know almost finding in the winning ways.
Wow! And so, when my director Sarah Parry at the Kaguma so say, "You are no more my washing plans that." And he say, "I wash no we be or corner outside Accra. Why plan that? Or some friend you have for say my nyama we have bedra. It's your into now I say, well, no, I didn't want to me go no house ni. Into uncle no I washing plans or Kumasi that.
So call you know.
Tell us out in Sanaka.
But I think we need to be involved everybody.
Yes.
The league now bono. A young Kase product.
Most definitely.
Say you been your players a mama ko 2026 World Cup from the local league. Abra clubs and benefit here. We need to patronize.
Well,
and
Kwame, that's it. Right. That's the morning here. Kwame will be back once a while in the morning. Yeah, some of these things. One of them says international break in Edo, so matches never Africa playoff. No, so by you no before the playoff this week. It's Shane so Nigeria beat my qualify and that's when it's me qualify. Yeah, boss our playoff for now not them. But Ghana they also we are qualify baby Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Bobo phone. Yes, the phone in my the type. Franco Trading Enterprise. Our plans in this is see Papa ding now Franco. Omo kasa kro omo TV, omo air condition. Nana Papa no Franco Trading Enterprise. Enya sam keto. CCTV camera na any da house 40% discount also go so cost. Bro nyeba eti patwa o to ade na to Papa preko. The F4 Papa. Oh, na bibia tumi akoye ni ade na. Je number no 024 642 2338 024 642 2338 now 055 5939311 and no senior home and some AC tear and no. I'm saying, I don't see a rebeba and you rest your beba. Bernard, Paddy Boucher, and a Pablo Ima. I am a producers that just can be a sono. I about KM so PMB side to mammy to mammy. I mean, Fango from my paddy. Right, Bernard Paddy will me producer about Quemium or say happy birthday to my beloved mother, Mrs. Juliana Abena Boucher. My prayers are that God grant you good health, grace, mercies, and long life. May you grow to see your grandchildren's children in Jesus' name. Nyameba Bernard Paddy Boucher. And I was seeing for my mammy. Paddy, and now my birthday, Joe Mammy so. Joe Mammy so. You. Right. It's when you come back. Come, Mr. and Mrs. But weekend dinner, me 1 year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
August Grammy and me piano head say.
Hey,
Jamende.
So na Yesu na.
It's me this weekend.
Send bomb na koso abom ho ban.
Sure.
Na enu achi ne yente bone.
What share?
Nti we Mr. Buadi By this time, they're quite more be.
Asa.
Me and my banana, my best sort of things out for you.
That's all pay on one.
Yeah, so big brother, I don't know you're young.
Oh, man, from a cram fast.
Then 1 year is okay.
Hey,
Mama Moano. I see.
Boy, yeah, boy.
Enemy name, Ophelia means
yes.
And it was sent to more, they say.
Oh, I in a shentem Ernest.
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 Yamin Coswanya Mobambo for. On your mona.
Fantastic.
Now, Mopa Panso, a tetri.
Fantastic.
Monkafra.
Right. That's
say.